All right, we're here in the Niner locker room with Niners veteran corner Rock Yassin. And Rock, man, you made a big play last week. You bought in your time. All of a sudden, you're in the moment. And take us back to the play and what you saw.
I knew it was 3-by-1, backside. I knew we were pushing the coverage over that particular game plan, so I knew the ball probably was coming my way. I saw Baker. Baker, gave his guy a chance. Thank God I was able to make the play and give us a chance to win the game late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, huge play in the game.
Yeah.
Right before that play, Big Evan Anderson made a huge play in the backfield.
Yeah.
What's it like watching that kid come of age, man? He is a talented kid.
Yeah, he is. He's really talented. Works hard. Just like nobody deserves it more. I think the success he's having now, I feel like he set it up in training camp, going hard every day, taking advantage of opportunities in preseason. I think he started the year on practice squad and worked his way up to the active roster and just really taking advantage of every opportunity he's gotten, on special teams, on defense, and, now he's showing up.
How are you a different player than the player that was at Temple?
Just more experience, I think. I think I had the same mentality, competitiveness, toughness, just more experience now, going on year 6 in the NFL.
When it comes to watching film, go back to your rookie year coming out of college compared to now.
It's a lot different.
Yeah, a lot different. I bet.
Yeah.
What are things? Give me one or two things that you notice now that you would not have noticed as a rookie.
Just like conceptually, what an offense wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
You play against different OCs 2 or 3 or 4 times, different systems 2 or 3 or 4 times. You know what these OCs like to do. Like for instance, like the Shanahan tree or the Kubiak, like those trees. You start to realize like what they want to do, the condensed splits, the RPOs, whatever. You start to kind of pair things together and know how this team wants to attack you. You know what I mean? Especially, and then looking at the scheme you're in, like if you're in a single high scheme or a 2 high scheme or in a man-to-man scheme, knowing how this offense wants to attack you in this particular scheme that you're playing in.
Game recognizes game, so a lot of times you guys know exactly who else is good. Tell me a little bit about some of these other guys in your room. I'll give you a name. You give me your first thought. Renardo. What do you think of Renardo?
Dog, man. That boy, dog, man. He just.
Why is he so good?
It's just no moment's too big for him, bro.
Yeah.
Like I really admire the way him coming in as a rookie. Thrust into the fire, man, and he's never blinked. He's never blinked one time. Put him out there against anybody one-on-one. He doesn't blink, man. I really admire that about him. Being a young guy, a rookie, coming in and taking advantage of opportunities, man. I think he's gonna be a really good corner in this league for a really long time.
Yeah, the thing that stands out to me is he's got this unshakable confidence.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like he thinks he's really good. He is really good.
He is very good, but he walks around
he's great.
Just stepping on the field, you can tell,
yeah.
You watch the silent tape, it tells a huge story. You can tell it's a guy who's playing extremely confident, and playing extremely well. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy to see him continue to ascend in his career.
Give me another one. Luter. What do you think of Luter, the big, long, rangy kid?
Long, fast,
A lot of talent, huh?
Quiet, but confident, extremely talented, ball skills. I feel like the sky's the limit for Daryl Luter.
Did you play zone or man at Temple? Because he played nothing but press man at South Alabama.
Similar at Temple. We play a little bit of cover 3, but mostly we play a lot of man-to-man.
Does that help you to play a lot of man in college coming into the league, or is it different?
I believe so. No, I believe it's a little bit different, but just that mentality, being able to go one-on-one. And then, sometimes in college, you might cover for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. You know what I mean? The rush might not get there, but here with these guys, Bosa in them, then the balls will come out. So
a couple more guys. Demo. Give me something on Demo, man.
Different, man. I don't think I've ever played with a guy that's a playmaker like Demo. Demo is in the run game, obviously in the pass game, turn the ball over. Anytime you throw the ball up to him, he feel like it's his ball. And not a lot of corners play that way. And then him playing nickel, able to fit the run, shed blocks, just playing so physical. He plays like he's 6'3" and 240 pounds in the run game. It's amazing to see. It's really fun to watch.
Yeah, he hits like a linebacker,
he
man.
Definitely does.
He shows up to hit.
It's very different.
How about one of my favorites? How about the kid Mustapha? What do you think of him?
Ball player, man. It's a freak. He's a freakish athlete, extremely strong, extremely physical, extremely explosive. Some of the things that he does is you can't teach. The explosiveness. And it's changed the direction and the way he's just like a heat-seeking missile. I mean, he's in on every tackle, it seems like. I mean, I feel like he's going to be a really great player for a really long time in this league.
Mooney.
Mooney, just a savvy, just a real true number one, man. Like a real true all-pro corner. I mean, press man, playing off, really smart, really savvy, you know what I mean? Athletic, long, big, intimidating. I feel like every time he goes and presses a receiver, you can feel like they're intimidated. They don't give him the same risk they give other guys because they know like if he gets his hands on you, that's the end of the route. So I mean, just a really it's been a joy like learning from him and being around him. I think he's a really really good player. I think he will continue to have success in this league.
He's going through a tragic situation. How can you guys support him?
Just by number one, praying for him first and foremost. Just praying for him and being there for him. Reaching out to him and just let him know that we're here for him. Anything he needs. Whether it's a ear to listen, a shoulder to cry on, whatever he needs. We're all here for him and support him in any way we can.
You're a luxury man. You could have gone a lot of places and started, but you came here. Is it because you want the ring? What brought you to San Francisco?
The culture. I feel like this is a really, really good team, and it's going to be, a team that's going to have a shot, at the end. And I want to play in big games, and I want to continue to get better. I mean, when you get in this kind of environment, you get around really good players, you only can elevate. So I just want to continue to elevate my game and continue to grow. Even though it's year 6, I want to continue to grow and continue to get better and continue to put out, good film and just, continue to take advantage of opportunities.
You're playing well. Is there somebody here that's helped you develop your game this year?
I feel like I've learned from everybody, man.
Really?
Isaac Yadam,
Has he helped you?
Oh, 100%, man. Ike, man, is like probably one of the most technically sound corners in the NFL. Then it helps that he's run 22, 23 miles an hour with long arms, physical. He has like a lot of tools. But just talking to him, talking through like, techniques and watching film with him and just being around him, like, he's a really, really intelligent, very extremely intelligent person. So I feel like I learned a lot from him.
You've played on a few teams. Do the teams have different personalities?
Oh, 100%. Every locker room is different, man.
What's this room like? What would you describe this room?
It's a veteran group of guys, you know what I mean? For the most part, you got George Kittle down there, Christian McCaffrey, Fred Warner, Trent Will. You got all these guys, who are, poised and ready for the moment. Like they played in a lot of big games. They played in 2 Super Bowls in the last 4 or 5 years, NFC championships almost every year. So like it's normal to them to be in the dance, to be in the big games. So. You're never out of it. We're never out of it in this room, man. And the focus and the attention to detail here is like second to none. Every day out there in practice, walkthroughs, meetings, you can tell it's a championship culture.
Really?
And you want to win here.
How about Ravens? What was the Ravens like?
Similar. It was a championship culture there. They're gonna have a shot at the end. You know what I mean? I think they have the best player in the NFL in Lamar Jackson at the quarterback position. They got Derrick Henry. They got some receivers. They got, Mark Andrews. They got Isaiah Likely. You name all the players and pieces they have. Good coach in John Harbaugh. I mean, they're gonna have a shot at the end as well. In the AFC for sure.
A couple last ones. You talk to corners. Corners, no receivers. So let's talk a couple of receivers. DK. If I say DK, what stands out about DK?
Big, physical, fast, strong. Just a real deep threat, a real good number 1 receiver.
Yeah. How about Lockett, who's not the same size, totally different receiver, huh?
Oh, but savvy, very savvy veteran. I mean, have a lot of respect for Tyler Lockett. I mean, he's a really good player. Been doing it for a really long time, and he's been really consistent for a lot of years. And I think he still has a lot of good ball ahead of him.
A couple guys in here. Give me your thought on Debo.
Debo is very versatile. I mean, it's so hard to play against Debo, man. I remember like playing against these guys, how you game plan is like, where is Debo? Where is Debo? That's the first thing you got to identify. Where is Debo? Because he can go in the backfield and run real, running back plays. He can run power, inside zone, whatever, and then he can come out of the backfield. He's a matchup nightmare for a linebacker. So it was just really versatile. Then he can go outside, and run all the routes outside as well. Very versatile receiver.
Last receiver, Pearsall. What do you think of the rook?
Smooth, man. Just smooth. Ricky is smooth, man. Line scrimmage, smooth in all his routes. He can run every route, in the route tree. And he's just, a really good, solid player. I think he's going to be a great player in this league for a long time.
Man, awesome talking to you. Give me one last one for you. fans always want to know you guys. They want to get to know you guys. So give me something like if we don't know Rock Yassin, what do you like to do when you're not hanging here, when you're not watching film, when you're not prepping to be a pro football player? What are you into?
I'm real chill, man. I just hang out with my family. I read a lot. I'm not into too much. I'm really chill. Yeah, I read a lot. That's my thing.
Like novels and that kind of thing? Or?
No, I'm more like history, Islamic literature,
Nice.
that type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, trying to expand your mind, huh?
Yeah, always.
Awesome. Hey, man, good luck the rest of the way. Had a fantastic game last week. Keep it rolling. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Rock Yassin.